There was a small and peaceful village, surrounded by tall trees and lush green fields. In that very village lived a curious and brave boy named Ethan. The villagers would always warn him strictly, "Don't go near the old building at the edge of the forest. Strange things happen there." People said that shadows moved on their own. Whispers were heard without wind, and mysterious lights appeared at night. But Ethan was not someone who got scared easily. One evening, his goat ran toward that very path where the old building stood. When he ran after his goat, he accidentally reached the abandoned structure. The sun was setting, and the cool breeze created a rustling sound in the forest. Ethan peeked inside and was shocked. Inside lay a very old lantern, covered in dust, yet still giving off a faint light, as if someone had just lit it. Ethan carefully picked it up. The lantern felt warm. As soon as he held the handle, a soft yet sharp light spread out, illuminating the whole forest. And then Ethan's breath froze. The forest was no longer the same. He saw beings that were invisible to normal eyes, tall, thin, shadow-like figures made of light. Some glowed softly, some were deep, dark shapes. They were looking at him, but they were not attacking. Ethan's heart pounded, but he did not run. Then a faint voice came from the lantern. "Only pure-hearted ones can see hidden truths." Startled, Ethan asked, "Who are you?" "Not who, what?" the voice replied. "I am the lantern that reveals hidden things, truth, danger, secrets, and the reality of hearts." Ethan asked softly, "How can I hear your voice?" "Because your curiosity comes from innocence, not greed." Ethan realized this lantern was not frightening. It was magical. Every night, the lantern showed him something new. He brought it home and secretly went into the forest each night. Soon, he discovered animals secretly help farmers. Birds warn each other about storms. Humans, shadows, reveal their true intentions. Trees glow with love. But the lantern always said, "Seeing hidden things is a responsibility."
At first, Ethan didn't understand, but one night, he learned what it meant. The village festival was happening. Lights everywhere, drums beating, children laughing. But tonight, the lantern's glow was more red than usual, as if warning Ethan of danger. "What is it? What do you want to show me?" he asked. The lantern's light turned even darker red. Ethan ran toward the forest. Holding the lantern high, he saw dozens of glowing dots between the trees. But behind them all was a huge shadow. An invisible, monstrous creature was moving toward the village. The ground trembled with its steps. Its roar echoed like thunder. Ethan trembled. "What should I do? It's so big, so terrifying," he said in fear. The lantern spoke. "Bravery is not the absence of fear. It is protecting others despite being afraid." Ethan gathered his courage. He began banging a metal pot loudly. The giant shadow turned toward him. Ethan ran. He rushed deeper into the forest, drawing the creature away from the village. Branches tore at his clothes, stones hurt his feet, but he refused to stop. At last, he reached the same old building. The lantern now glowed bright white. "Stop!" Ethan shouted. The shadow froze in its tracks. The white light of the lantern fell upon it, and it began to fade. Then it broke into thousands of tiny lights and vanished into the sky. The forest became peaceful once again. The lantern began to dim. "You used me with bravery and kindness," the voice said. "Now my purpose is complete." The lantern slowly transformed into a small glowing stone and disappeared. The next day, the villagers praised Ethan for his courage, though they had no idea how he had saved them. But he knew, and he felt proud that he was chosen to help his people. There is much hidden in the world, some good, some bad, some magical. And to see them clearly, a pure heart is needed. The lantern had disappeared, but it left Ethan wiser and braver than before.